Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
Hello,
Uh,
Hamilton. Welcome. I think
I
we're
just
a
sent
few.
out a, sorry,
Sorry.
go ahead.
No, no,
No,
please.
I just sent out an email. I'll forward it to you so you can see it.
Okay, that will be wonderful. Hello, Hamilton.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I like your picture.
Yeah, we're all among colleagues, huh? There's only a few of us anyway. Um, but I was interested in a couple of things when it came to the this is Experienceify, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Not the Go Plus. Okay.
No.
Because I
Yeah.
have a couple of people, I have 5 people that I want to take through a course. So I had a
Sure.
couple of questions. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. So Hamilton, do you mind if we just give it a couple more minutes, just because I think we're a little bit early. I just saw there were wonderful people in the waiting room, so I thought, oh, I should let everyone in and get settled. And so,
Cool.
yeah,
I'm gonna
and
cut my camera off for a moment then.
yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
So, Kerry, are you ready for your masterclass tomorrow?
Not yet, but I will be. I have a meeting with somebody who's going to help me with my eCam because I do it
Yeah,
on eCam,
right.
just to make sure that we have all the scenes sorted out, and then I'll be ready.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
all the
really
best.
excited about it.
Yeah, oh, I bet you are. Been working so hard
Well, you have too.
together. Together, we did it together.
Yep, and feel free to use that if you want to show people what you can do for a master class.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
Hamilton, I've been working with Kerry on her little well, it's not little, her course is actually quite big, but we've been working together. Yeah, so Kerry has actually worked very hard to get a experience page ready for her masterclass. So that's what we're just talking about. Hello, Flor, welcome.
Thank you, Becky.
Yeah, Hamilton, she did such a phenomenal job that I want her to build my course.
Cool.
Thank you.
Depends on the price point. You might want to tell me what it is. I might get you to do that, then to be, stress relief all for me. But
Yeah, we can have we can actually discuss that after
conversation on the side.
offline.
Yeah,
Yeah, just because this
cool.
is office hour, I don't I try not to turn this into a um discussion on
Campaign.
individual projects. And no, that's not what this is about. But yeah.
Understood.
So I think we're just on the hour. I think everyone is not new to the office hour today, so I think we can probably start with your questions, Hamilton, if you like. And
Yeah,
Floor, is that okay if you go next, or do you need to rush
yeah,
off?
yeah.
Who's Rachel's note taker?
Oh, Rachel is who I report to. So
Oh, okay. All right, then it's
Rachel
on
usually
you.
keep
Then
an
that's
eye.
fine.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I thought it was just sometimes you get a ghost
Ghost
person in
taker.
here. So yeah. Or whatever
No,
you
no.
call it now. I don't know what you call it nowadays.
Yeah. I keep an eye on I keep an eye on the on what calls coming in. So that I do know they are coming in. So
Yeah, so I can tell you the logistics of it. Okay, so I
yep,
have uh, it's not going to be more than 10 people, but right now I've got a good 6 students,
yep,
and we're supposed to meet once a week. We have other assignments during the week, but we're supposed to meet once a week. And so long story short, after we meet, I have to do a follow-up on their questions, and or if they have anything that I need to follow up on. So that's actions I have to take. So, but before we meet, I have some precursor things, like how Marisa does the Experienceify,
yep,
where she has a part of the course,
Yes,
and then she's got some actions that you take, and then you
yeah,
do those actions or you get a mark. So
absolutely.
it's similar to that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know, is there a way for me to create, in Success School, is there a way for me to create a like a little Success School has a place where you can post things, you can
Yes.
post how you're feeling, can post you did the thing or whatever. Is
Yes.
there a way for that? That's one thing because there are some milestones that they have to do
Yeah,
um
absolutely.
in the course.
And I think that's what I've just done with Kerry last week as well. I'm sure Kerry is very excited to share her very cool page. If Kerry, do you wanna show Hamilton what we've done together last week?
Well, why don't you pull it up because you probably have easier access to it than I
Sure,
do right
no
now.
problem. Just bear with me. I will just log in. So
And
and the
can I
answer,
get access to the recording later? Because I'm not a
absolutely.
great note taker. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
sure, no problem. The office hour will be posted on the office hour replays, so you'll be able to find them on the replay. So
Okay.
just bear with me. Let me just open this. And the answer to your question about posting and communicating and uploading things, yes, you can achieve that in the forum capacity, which is on Experienceify. Or you can, sorry, I'm just logging in, or you can actually have them post to the page depending on how you want to manage that.
Yeah, actually, you know what? It's gonna the from what I can see is it'll be two things. It'll
Yeah,
be where they can talk to each other and if they need some help within the team, they can do that.
yeah, for
And
sure.
then the other thing is the on the front page, like Marisa has to mark that yes, they've accomplished or
Yeah,
achieved those different whatever the tasks are, but them to
sure.
be able to talk to each other in between the tasks is the like the little pod type of thing that I wanted to have.
Absolutely. I will quickly show you. We haven't actually put in for Kerry, we haven't actually put in a communication, so they will be able to upload. They will be able to leave notes. So let me just send this on to preview, and I'm going to share this with you. Just for 1 minute. Where are you? So I'm just in the preview mode. This is it says congrats preview
Nice.
student, but that is because the automation will pull in different students' name, and and Kerry has created a avatar of herself as well. So that's actually for her course actually rather than herself. But yeah, so I'll just quickly take you through this with the downloadables here and be able to check things off.
Yeah.
And the Zoom link, so everything is all in one place. And
Mhm.
Kerry have set this as a task for checking off, download, easy. We always start with easy wins, and then they go through and start with reflections and all the different things
Yeah.
of what you want them to achieve. So,
Yeah.
but what we can do, like write a response, this will be private. So only the student and Kerry can see, but we can also do ones that actually get pulled into the forum or share publicly on that page. So just
Mhm.
depending on what you wanted to achieve, so all the students can comment as well.
Okay, cool. I like that.
So yeah, so this is what Kerry want for her master class, live master class. That's what Kerry want them to experience. So that's what can be done relatively. Um, I will say
Looks
it's
beautiful.
rather quicker than a full course, obviously. But because full course, obviously, we need to take time to actually go through the go through all the details and see what you wanted to add on there. But yes, you can do this in the back of Experienceify.
Yeah, and actually the course that I have it won't be through Experienceify. It's an app.
Okay,
It's a
okay,
separate app that
okay,
they check into, and there's a within the app itself it has that. So this part is me just making sure that number one, they are communicating with each other and growing within the app. I mean, and growing
Yeah.
because of the app. But this is a space for them to talk to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I will actually show you then in that case. I know Kerry wants me to play the video. Do you guys want to see the video?
Sure. I don't
Is
mind.
that
I'd love to see.
Only if you agree
Carrie,
to come to my class tomorrow. My
what
master
time is the class?
8 a.m. Pacific.
Oh, I can do that. 8 a.m.
Oh,
Pacific. Yeah, I can do
get
that.
it down?
I'm on the East Coast,
oh,
so it'll be what 11 or something, or
yeah,
11
11.
or 12. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey there, and welcome to the You Do You, I'll Do Me masterclass. I'm Becky, Coach Carrie's assistant and her IT guru, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be here with you today. You've just stepped into something meaningful, something designed for you. This is a quiet invitation into a 90-day journey where you no longer have to be the one who smooths things over, swallows your feelings, or carries the emotional weight for everyone else.
Sorry, Hamilton. So you can actually put a video, obviously, of what you want them to do to achieve, pre-recorded and upload it here, and have thumbnails over and see what you can actually do, whatever you like to custom this size and page, and you'll be able to just do what you wanted to do. If you don't want a video, we can do a holding slide or holding picture. So yeah, I do
Video's
recommend.
fine.
Yeah,
The
And
video is fine. It's
Hamilton,
fine.
she also then, after Becky talks, she throws it to me, and there's a video of
yes,
me
I
telling them
will.
about the master class.
Yeah, cool.
Of course, I don't
Oh,
look
nice.
nearly as good as Becky, but anyway.
Becky was looking
I
really.
I didn't name her. I just have to put a disclaimer out there. So I didn't name her Becky. So yeah.
Mhm.
So
That's cool though.
yeah. So if you do want to, Hamilton, if you do want to attend Kerry's session tomorrow, you can feel free to drop your email address in the
Yes, I will. I
so
will.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
It'll
you.
be a fun class.
yeah. So Hamilton, let me just quickly share with you what else we can do though, just to answer your question about Forum. So sorry, we do want to celebrate because Kerry is very proud, and I think Kerry's worked really hard to get there. So
Oh,
well
God,
done.
so is Becky. She did this, by the way, in a week, which was
Oh.
crazy.
Let me just pull this.
She knows her stuff, obviously.
She sure does.
No, this is not the right page. Sorry, I've got so many tabs open. Just bear with me. I'll open the right one. I'll just quickly show you about Forum. So we call them, because this is a kids course, so this is the control center. But we call them control center, but this is actually the Forum on Experienceify. So you actually be able to go and make comments, upload things, and share with the class, and find one
Yeah.
with lots of comments. And this will all be controlled, Hamilton, in the back end, so only you and the other students can see this, so they are not being sent to Facebook and then get distracted and all sorts of things.
I love
Even if
it.
you intend to go into your forum, sometimes that you do get distracted after you log into Facebook, right before you even get to the group. So you don't want them to get lost, so they can come onto the platform, they can upload their homework or upload their documents here for you, and you will be able to grab them. And this is actually a relatively new function, but this is actually really cool. If we go
Yeah, I love it.
home page as well, you'll actually be able to see all the activities in one place. So bear with me.
I followed the course from Marissa where we used the forum, but it's just from a user perspective, it can be difficult to find things back because it are all these blocks, and then like people can post and then you lose like your conversation, so you can like that can be a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. Flo, I do agree with you. That's why, because these are for kids, right? So this course is actually built for kids. So we have actually walked through, oh, that's the wrong course. Apologies. So I have what we have done is we have actually put the comment in just down here. So you can tell us what you love about it, and this will actually pull into the forum as well, Flo. This way that you actually be able to track what has been done in each session, and so that you just go to that session and that's where all the comments are, and it just sits at the bottom of that particular day, and that's another way of being able to backtrack on, oh, when did I do that? And it's actually quite good for them to do that, in my opinion, is because they think about when and what they have done on that particular day, or what session, what's that related to, so they actually go back onto the particular training to revisit that training. So I always find that really quite helpful.
Okay.
And now, Flo, just actually on the note of what you just said, there is a new place, and I'll share a different screen now, that you can actually track. Oh, for the train as a trainer, for the purpose of actually tracking. If you go to your tab called Inbox, that you actually be able to see what all just on the side here. Flo, can you see where my cursor is? And this little yellow button on the left hand side. So you will actually be able to see what all the different students. Sorry, this is a student homework. So that's that's what they created during the sessions. So that's what they posted. They post their feedback, and then that's created and sent back to them. So everything's all done through the platform without having to interact with emails and all that sort of thing. So so this also lives under each day of each session, but is also in the forum. But as a trainer, you will be able to track this as well and see what a particular student have done and their progress and all that sort of thing. Is that helpful? Is that what you're looking for?
Oh, yes, exactly. Yeah.
Cool. And have you had a good chance to have a play on Experienceify?
Okay, so I have been on Experienceify. I did an experiment mini course like 2 years ago, but I am just, how when you got other things in your head. So I am not, I wish at one point I was a real tech person. I could do all kinds of stuff, but now I've got, I'm really focused more on coaching and people than the tech.
No, fair enough.
If I have to focus and do the, do the what you call it, do the course and stuff, I can do it, you know what I mean? But do I want to? I guess it depends on a lot of things. But
sure. For sure. No, totally.
And
Absolutely.
Carrie probably can relate to me on yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we can have a discussion after this to see if I can help.
Yeah. I think it's Floor's turn now. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so Floor, shall we?
Yeah, I have basically some unrelated questions. Two questions are, well, one question is related to bonuses.
Yep.
So I have a bonus page, but I really struggle because the page now is a page in a page in a page.
Mm-hmm.
And there is an opportunity to put like a link, but that doesn't seem to work. It still goes to the general bonus page. And so it's really difficult to see for users the actual video, the bonus video. So I was like, am I doing this wrong? Or is there a smarter way to add, like, to simplify the bonus, so to speak? Because I only have one bonus.
Yeah.
And so I don't need a full bonus page. I kind of like want them to immediately go to the inside the bonus page, if that makes sense. Shall I share my screen to show what the problem is?
Please. I will sharing and let me
Share request.
take a look at this.
I sent a share request because I can't share at the moment.
Absolutely. Sorry, it just takes a moment sometimes to pop up. So
Ah, yeah, yes, I see. Okay. So here, so I have, this is the first one and it was a super successful course. So we have now duplicated it. But I go in the old course because then if I screw something up there, it's not that bad, hopefully. So if I go here, and if I go to bonuses, you can see here, like this is like the, you probably know which page this is, like where this pulls this information from, but you
Yeah.
need to click this. And then you need
Yeah.
to know here that you need to click this picture.
sure.
And then you get here to this. And even then you need to scroll down on this page. So that's the second page to go here to this. So you need to do 3 clicks before you come to the page what it's all about. Like this is kind of like the only page that I want. I don't want any of the other
Fair
3
enough.
things. So I was trying to get this unlock rewards, like this page next on your generative AI journey. Sorry. I didn't meant to. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So how can I get people right here for their bonus instead of like having them to click 3 times through before they even get to this? And I looked
yeah, sorry,
here
go.
at the, sorry, here course content. I looked here at bonuses, and here it has, I think it was here. So it has the opportunity, but even if I change this link here, it doesn't get me there. It doesn't get me straight there.
Okay.
So I was like, what can I do?
Okay, that's a great question, actually, Flor. If you saved, just save change and get out of here.
Okay.
So where are you putting the link?
I was putting the link there, like in that. So I was putting this link, this whole thing. I was trying to put that. Well, here. But that didn't work. So even if I do like save changes.
Just bear with me for 1 moment. Just let me make sure that I am, I'm just trying something on my screen here. So just bear with me.
Yeah.
So you want to put that in there. Okay. I think it will be possibly better if that's okay. If you're okay with this, hang on, just
I'm happy to stop sharing if that if you want to share some.
No, that's okay. I'm just actually having a think about some. Actually, let me just make sure that you are grabbing the right thing. So, just let me grab a single training and. Hang on. Sorry, just bear with me for one very quick moment. I'm just testing something.
No worries. I'm just very happy that these office hours exist. So.
I know, it's wonderful, isn't it?
Sorry, sometimes I need to, when I get when I get a request, sometimes it just takes me a minute to think about to walk through.
Totally hear
the
you.
steps.
I've
So
been on the other side, so I know how difficult it is to on the spot show things and realize what the problem is, show the things, and then show the solution. So kudos to you.
thank you for the patience, though. I appreciate that. see. Feedback.
I will email you the information just in case. Period. No pressure. You might enjoy it.
Sorry, my back end is just loading a little bit. So here we go. One. So while I am just scoping this, anyone else wanted to share their success for the week or plans for the week on courses or anything like that? Be quite happy to hear
Well,
what everyone else is up to.
I'm working like with a law firm, and it's been interesting to like for them it's eye-opening because they were very skeptical about their attorneys participating in a course. Like they have had the abysmal track record, and now I finally convinced one firm, and we have to use the tools, and they're super like they're very pleased to see like that their attorneys are actually coming back, leaving comments and doing the work. So on the previous session we had like 44 participants, of which, and these are like all busy attorneys, of which 60% kind of participated actively in the course, and of that 60%, about 80% did all the every single assignment of the course. So that was really cool to see.
Amazing.
My little win is that I added 4 people to the 4 participants so far in
Cool.
Amazing.
Go High Level. I didn't add them to Experienceify yet, but I'll get a chance to know the ins and outs. Thanks a lot for that.
You're most welcome. Now, I have a I just walk through it and make sure we grab the right link. So, Flor, if you have you signed yourself up as a test student? So you're not opening the back end of this course, but in the front is what student will see.
Like if I use this link and
No,
then go
what
to
you are still. Let me see. I think you're still in test mode. Flor. So,
well, this is a live course, so it's this
yeah.
course is live. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So for just a question though, that's what I was asking is that have you set yourself up as a test student? So you log in and see what your student sees?
I usually just use this link.
Right.
In the previous course, I did test it with the test user.
Yeah.
But since I'm now duplicating and doing the exact same course, I have not registered myself for the second course. But I think
Yeah.
I'm a test user in this course as well. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. So if this is the front end, so what I have actually just walked through is that so what I did was actually log in and as a student and going the front end and grab the first session link. So you just open up that bonus session as a link, and then you can embed, because I actually think it's a link that you're grabbing, because sometimes in preview mode you can't, when you paste the preview code into embedding it, that is where the problem is, because you're not actually you're sending them to the preview rather than the actual page itself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've just tested it. I can share my screen with you, and I'll show you. This will take you straight into a new page. I've just grabbed one of the sessions, and you will be able to actually just embed that into in the back end there,
So
if that's what you wanted to do. So
yeah.
so because I've set this up as a test student. So let me just grab another course, any course really. Hang on, I'm not sharing, am I?
No, I was sharing
So
still.
are you saying that if we embed that link, because I find that when I go to the page where they can just choose between the two classes and then I copy the link that's at the top or the, the URL,
Mm.
that when I put it into both Instagram and Facebook, when you click on the link, it says page not found.
Yes, because depends. Kerry, are you logging in the back end, which is administration accounts, or are you signing as a student?
I don't know. Maybe I should look, but so
We can cover
because
that.
yeah,
Okay. So I'm logged
You
in.
have to take the links like at the bottom of the
For example,
think page. You have the right links, correct? In the back
yes.
end.
Yeah. So this will be for this training session. So see how it's welcome to Volcanic Island, and that's class 1. So that will be what I will copy as a link.
oh, I see. Okay. Got it. I think I did that wrong. Anyway, I just took them to,
I just gone to, oh, sorry.
no, what I ended up doing is correcting it right away and just sending them to my homepage, just to be on the safe side.
So I'll just share that with you because I've literally just opened up another browser. Sorry, I'm skipping a little bit. And it's the right browser. So I've just popped this link I've just copied, Flo, into another tab that just bring up that course. It's appear to.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that making sense?
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
Then on that bonus, I had also a question, like if I want to create like a link to where they can actually get the bonus, because it's like for a client, so it's like it's a SharePoint site on their end.
Yeah.
It will be on every single bonus. Am I correct? Like, because it suddenly will be on the bonus page. I can create a link on the bonus page, but it won't. Like the only way to create like a link on the bonus page is to format it hard into the bonus page itself.
Yeah.
Because there's no other way for me to make any edits to a bonus page.
There is a single bonus page, Flo.
I understand, but that's for all the bonuses.
No, hang on one second. Just let me show you. Yes. So I duplicated one of our courses for demo purposes. I just need to make sure I'm not editing random pages and then my course end up getting all shifted around.
Totally hear you there too. Yeah.
Okay. So these are which one are you choosing to build your
So I have the single bonus. Should I then do the single bonus training? Is that where I can add it? Like where can I for one, if I would like to have like the link for one bonus?
leave this this one. So bonuses.
Because that one seems to be like a template where you like.
Yeah. So and I think Flo, there's another option if that's the only thing you want them to. Let me just think, because just thinking actually you can send them here. So what you can do for that's thinking about it. You can actually create a where are we? You can actually create. Where's the custom page going? Here. So that's not. Yeah. Where are we? So you just go add new here. Floor,
Okay,
and
I could create
a custom
totally
page.
new page.
Yeah. And then you don't have to have the you don't actually have to have that listed anywhere. And then as long as you don't have the bar on the top, they can't go anywhere but that page.
Yeah. And the only
So
thing that I need to make sure is it will be difficult to find this page though then
it
on
will
the
be
students
difficult. Yes.
to get
Yes.
the right URL on for that page to publish in the bonus section.
So what you can do though, Flor, is that you can actually you can just actually add one of these here, right? So because like this, sorry, I'll show you the front end. I'll switch screen. I'll just go preview. Probably easier than me having to switch screen. So for example, this is a custom page for parents. So it looks completely different. Hello, Hope, welcome. We noticed that you have joined us. Just bear with us. We'll get to your question very shortly, okay? So this is a custom page. So you can share this page and share this page.
But how will I get the
you don't,
link, the front end link? Yeah. Or do I
So-
then kind of like need to guess what it would be?
No. But you do remember that if you wanted to share with the person must have a login. Flor?
No, I like what I would like to, if I create a custom page, what should be like if they click the bonus thing on the top, it should go
Yeah.
to that custom page. So I know where to put that URL now, but now
Yeah.
I need to make sure that I get the right URL, not the URL that I see on the back end, but the URL that I see on the front end. And since
Yeah.
I create this custom page, it won't be in the course till I
Yeah, I think the easiest way is sign you up as yourself up as a test student. I always recommend that because even when you're testing the automation, that you wanted to make sure that everything is actually firing correctly. It's always safe. I have about 3 student test accounts just to make sure I test the automation or test anything I'm running several times before they actually before we actually do it to the or send it out to the students or anything like that. So do test it out as a just grab one of your other emails and sign yourself up as a test student, and so that way you'll be able to grab once you log in, you'll be able to actually grab the
but how do I, as
correct
a
link up
student,
there.
how do I get to that page? Like becomes a little bit of a chicken and an egg problem then, because I don't have it in the course yet because the page.
Sorry,
If
I'm
that
not
makes sense.
following. No, I'm not.
So
I
I'm
don't quite understand the question.
I'm creating a specific page for this bonus because it's like
Yeah.
a one-time thing.
Yeah.
And so it lives on the back end, but it's
Yes.
not yet linked on the front end because I need to get the URL to link it to the front
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
So if I go into the front end, I will never get to that page because it's not in the course yet. So is there like a trick to get there? Is it like
Yeah,
with a preview or like or can I guess the URL? Like, yeah.
So what I will recommend you do, Flor, is in the meantime, really quickly, just actually edit, just add a link up here, so that will automatically pull them for you, and then you open up in the front if you want to grab the URL of that particular page.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try that. Yeah.
Is that making? Just flick me an email if you still have trouble. I'll drop my email in the chat anyway. So if you still have trouble, come back to me, and then we'll figure out a way for you to grab that, and I'll see if.
I appreciate it. I had 2 more questions, but I let Hope first go first.
Sure, and we'll come back to you, and we'll make sure we answer all your questions, Flor. Hope. Oh, you're on mute.
Myself, hi. I have a couple questions, but let me start with the first one, and this is really about uploading a video that I made.
Sure.
Okay, so let me share with you my video and where I'm at in it. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me see. I'll close this up. It's here. Okay. It's obviously it's not at all. Okay, so this is a big. It's definitely not what it should look like, but um, I'll play a little bit of it. So let me see.
Welcome to InclusiviQ. In this module, we'll explore how regulatory frameworks translate into actionable practices for.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
made this video. I still need to, put some sparkle to it. But how do I actually go about getting it into Experienceify?
Okay.
Well,
So for start, hope that you need to export this as a MP4. So you wanted to make this into an actual video form. So you want to get out of the internet onto a video form first.
and so
Assume you'll be able to do that, right?
so video.
Down the bottom, there's a little thing with that should be, yep. Oh, is that downloading?
Will also publish your composition. Okay, even though it's not finished, is this a good time for me to do it, or?
You can do this afterwards. I was just saying,
Okay.
if you have a
Okay.
video, so
Okay.
download that as a video. So you have to have that as a video form to upload onto the Experienceify platform.
Okay. All right. That's good. At least I know where that could be. And then let me stop sharing. Let me share again. Let me see.
And Flor, I have just got a very quick answer for you, even if you don't want to sign yourself up as a test student, to grab that link as well. So, sorry, it just popped into my head and going, what was I thinking? So there you go. I'll show you that shortly after we seen answered all the questions.
Jillian, I have to call. I'll call you right back. Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm sorry.
Hey,
my
ladies,
cousin
I
just
have to
called.
leave because I have a meeting, but Hamilton, I sent you the email. Becky, again, thanks a million. I'll see
You're
you
most
soon.
welcome. All right.
Bye.
Have a good
Bye.
afternoon. Bye, Carrie.
Bye.
Yeah. And I have to leave too because I have a 6 o'clock as well. So
Yeah, sure, no
I got to get
problem.
ready for that. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you
And
so much.
Hope, have we answered your question, or you're okay?
Well, I wanted to go to my second question. Is that okay, real quick?
Yeah, sure, no
Okay.
problem.
So right now this is my class that training that I've created,
Yeah.
and I wanted to put in, I guess I want to put in some. So when maybe this isn't the place to do it. Let me see. Let me see. Preview the link. Okay, so this is how it starts out. Can you see this?
Yes.
And then after I answer these questions, I say, yes, I watched the video. I want it to have like sparkles or something, some kind of
So you want to, yep.
And
So sorry, go.
I can't seem to get anything to come up on my screen. So when I say yes, I want it to say instead of just, and plus it didn't say how many points I have.
Yeah.
Too. So
Okay. So I think are you testing that as a student, or are you in the back end of Experienceify? Are you logged in as an administrator? Are you in preview mode?
I'm preview, and I'm actually in the sandbox, but in the preview part.
Yeah. So when you're in preview mode, Hope, the points bar will pop up, but it will say 0 points. You will never get any points as in the preview mode. But it's a longer, it's actually a longer answer, I guess, in many sense, if you wanted to change your celebrations and things like that. And I see also, Hope, you have actually, are you in forum? Have you built the course in the forum, or have you pulled in the information in the forum?
The course is this is an internship I'm working on, and it's the inclusive. Inclusive is the website that our client wants, you know, to be
Yeah.
literally to be inclusive, to teach healthcare workers how to be inclusive. And
Yeah.
so, you know, it's, I just, you know, I've gone to, let me see. Okay, so,
It's okay.
I went back to, I have to go back to the home, I guess, and well, this is not where I want to go. Well, actually, Experienceify. Do you see this? The edit training. Where's this edit training?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess I would have to go. This is where I've gone down into the experience engine.
Yes. See down the bottom, celebrations.
Yes.
So what you want to
Because
do, there's two parts. You know how when you get a welcome, when you first log into, can I assume you have done EPM, Marissa's course, or any Experienceify course? So
no.
in the celebration, so when your student first log in, that will trigger an automation, and sometimes there's a bear, sometimes there's a rocket, and there's a full page
Oh.
welcome. So that's where you'll set that part of the celebration up. And sometimes when they achieve big milestones, you can actually add things here in celebration. So you just have to think about what will trigger. It could be they have collected 50 points, 50 XP points that could trigger the celebration. So that is the bigger, voila, you've done this celebration. But Experience Engine is where you can go in and set up, you know, they get an email or they get all the different things. So so look at that celebration, see how right on the right hand side where that's got a little green toggle. You can actually play the celebration there as well.
I see. Yeah, I kind of arrowed down to it. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So have a little play, Hope, and let that just have a little think about what you wanted to achieve, and then where there's a milestone, and really do map them out, and using the point system to trigger certain celebration and things like that. But in the front end, the numbers, your point will actually pop up to say you have earned 2 XP or, you know, triple XP or whatever it is. It's just in the back end when you're in the test mode, that what the pop-up is not counting points, but it says 0 points, but it will work. So that's why I was saying to Floor as well, set yourself up as a test student. So you're really walking through yourself as a test student, because sometimes the preview mode doesn't quite behave exactly the same as what your student will see.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I hope that was helpful, Hope. But if you need to go, please feel free. I won't take it personally, I promise. So, but stay and you know, stay with us in Floor if you do have time. Floor, that was okay. So let's come back to this actually. Sharing. I'll come back to a very quick fix for you. I am sorry. Here we go. Okay, so Floor, if we come back to the back end of where you're building your single bonus training or even the custom page, the most obvious answer is copy link. Sorry, Floor, you're on mute. Floor, you're on mute.
I said,
Yes. My sorry, Experienceify has so many cool things, and the most simple thing is right there, and then I went a little bit complex. My apologies.
Awesome. That was.
But do though, however, set yourself up as a test student. I think that is definitely worth your while, so you can test all the automation and things like that as well. and just
Yeah,
see
and I
what
got a
the
little
student did.
lazy. Like I copied the course, and then I knew like the bonuses were not working, and so that was like I was fixing that part, and I hear you on the test user, so I should also in this new course make myself a test user.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know how to add how to add yourself as a student. If you're already in the system, Floor is actually quite easy if you just go to student. And for
Mhm.
example, I have obviously added myself as a test student, and I go to courses, and I can just assign course.
Oh, that's even easier. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just you just select a course. Obviously, I've signed up myself up on every single course I create, just so I can run that in the front end as well. So that way you can absolutely see what is actually happening as a student on the preview mode.
Yeah.
Not
So
on the
that's super
preview mode,
helpful.
sorry.
Yeah. So that's super helpful, though I may even want to test the onboarding page just to make sure
Yeah,
that to see
absolutely.
what I get.
Yeah.
So
And
that
then what
because
you, sorry, go,
Mhm.
please.
Well, this is related to because so my client like they pay for the course. They pay me for the course. So the students don't have to they don't have to pay. And purely what I asked them to do is go through the order form
Yeah,
to get in the course.
sure.
For two reasons. One, then I get their emails and make sure that they have like signed up for the course and
Yeah,
done this deliberate action. And the other one is that they get like that welcome thing, like, oh, woo, you signed up for
yes,
the course.
absolutely.
But I did realize today because I looked at a video, I can sign them up in bulk. So we could, if I got the names from the clients and their email addresses, I could sign them up for the course. But what will happen then? Then they only get the email, or like how will they then enter the course?
So usually, so in the automation for just about every single course that you build, any templates that you grab from Experienceify, is that usually there is a welcome email, so that so once you sign them up, they get a welcome email saying, "Welcome, you're here. Here is all your login details, and we're excited to have you here," and all sorts of things. But with all the different links of login, password, and a magic link. So that way, they actually got all the login details, and then they click in, and then that's when they start the experience. I mean, email is the first experience that they interact, so you can actually customize the email that goes out as well. But at the same time, I think is actually about them engaging with the page once they get the login, and that's how they do it. So you'll see once you put them in as a student, and then you will be able to start the automation, which will start. So I assume that's
But they will always miss then that first celebration that's built into Experienceify, like the ones when you sign up and you get like the big woohoo.
No. Actually, it's actually how you set it up. So it's the students, the first time they log in, they will get the celebration.
I can set it up that way. Okay.
Yeah. So So the email will trigger once they log in. So the trigger will be actually probably easier to show you. So it's where we were. Just actually before I hop off, Floor and Hope, once you guys set yourself up as a test student, if you actually wanted to go over the whole experience again, you can delete yourself. You can remove yourself from the course by clicking on this 3 little dots on the side. You can suspend access, remove from course, or Floor, once you're actually adjusting your emails, or Hope, if you're adjusting your emails and editing your welcome emails, or you can actually go resend email. Okay, and then that will allow you to choose which email you want to resend to yourself to see what that looks like as a student on the receiving end.
Thank you for showing.
That's okay. I just thought I should mention that. And then obviously you can delete and receive, and you'll be able to see if the automation is working by clicking on the activity. So if I've just sent myself an email, refresh though, once you click into activity, just to make sure it did pop up. So you'll be able to see what happened in this activity log. You know, it should say welcome email sent, resent, or whatever it might be. Yes? Or am I confusing?
Yeah, but I was asking for like, how do I set that first celebration to
Oh,
that it
I will
goes
show
up
you.
on login?
But yeah, sorry, I was just, while we are in the student, I thought I would just share that with you as well.
Yeah.
So you see the whole complete picture, but you can add students manually here. You know that, Flo, too?
Yeah, I saw that in bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
why I
so
was
I
like,
just,
oh wow, I can do that.
yeah.
But then I was
So,
like, how do I make
yeah.
sure that I get that experience of
Okay.
yeah.
So let me stop this. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I was supposed to. Sorry, apologies. Here we go. Here we are back here. So, so you want to go into the course.
Mm-hmm.
Just while that loads. Okay, so if you go into, so you need to go in here, see how this is
Mm-hmm.
welcome
All the
to program.
celebrations. Yeah.
See if you click into this.
Yeah.
So welcome to the program. So this will be activated when they enter
Yeah, first
the
login.
first time. Yeah. So here, so if you go to the drop down, first login.
Yeah.
So once that is
Okay.
set, that will trigger the welcome to the new page. You know, welcome to your course.
Yeah. Awesome.
Cool.
Can I ask a few more questions? I hope
Yeah,
if
what
you
do you
have
have?
questions, I don't want to.
And but obviously with Flow, you just need to make sure that the welcome email goes out. So they do have they get that login detail, otherwise they will not be able to obviously access anything. So
Yeah. So that was my second question. Like, what is the best practice for if you do like repeat courses? So I've now like basically it's not a like every time for the client I duplicate the course and then
Yeah.
kind of like have a new batch go through. So I have to adjust like in all the emails, all the dates and stuff like that. So I've now created a playbook to make sure that I don't miss in any email. Currently, I have that all those automations set that when they sign up for the course, the email sequence will start, like the day they sign up. But it also means that students that sign up tomorrow will get the emails basically all a day later than everyone else.
Yeah.
So what is the best practice there for, should I put that on the date or like, what is the best practice there to make sure if you have like a 4-week course that people kind of get the emails at the same time?
You can actually set a date for that automation to go out.
Yeah, but is that a better practice than with the start of the course? Because you also have like students that come in late and then they may be missing or getting like 6 emails right from the start. Like that was just what I was wondering. Like what is the best practice there?
I
basically
think,
have like
yeah. So I do think that well, depends, because if you're running live sessions, you said, Flo, before?
Yeah, so I have an online course and we have like office hours. That's why I know how difficult office hours are every week, because it's a generative AI course and we give them like work hacks, and so they're supposed to do stuff. But I'm also realistic enough. Like we did the for instance, for the second cohort, we did the kickoff today, but not everyone signed up today. So some couldn't come to the kickoff, so they may join on Friday instead of today. So I was like struggling with the email sequence and what should go out. Yeah.
Okay. So I do think that starts to get really complex for us to, if you want the student to sign up and get the emails on the same date, no problem. You can actually set when the email goes out. Right. So that's not a problem. But when they get 6 emails at the same time, I know is not ideal. But But because
Well,
if
and
they're late,
also
you
what I
do
want
want
to
them to catch
avoid
up
is,
though.
yeah,
Go
what I
ahead.
also want to avoid that every time I copy the course that I have to change all the dates everywhere because it's already very easy to miss one. So
Yeah.
if so I want to things be as least date dependent as it can be. Yeah.
Okay, that is a really interesting question, Flor, that I think I need to actually think through of the consequences, and I just haven't thought about that question, to be honest, because usually what we do is we sign up the students, even the batch 2. Sometimes they do get several emails at the same time, because they need to catch up. So they you can just trying to think. Trigger by we could actually think about automation trigger by action. So when they have complete module 1, they get an email, or module 2, they get another email.
Yeah. Or
You know what I
perhaps
mean?
it is there better to, if I in the future sign them up in bulk, then they all will have
Yeah.
the same start date at least. Even if they
Yeah.
log in later, they
Yeah.
still will have the same start date because they will be added to the system, to the course at the
Yeah.
same date. And if I use that as a trigger.
Yeah. So, Flor, I guess you can actually set the automation to start on the on the particular day, that very first one, and everything is set after they have completed a module.
With delays, yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that might be a way to do it, to avoid that they get 10 emails if they're really late, because then that way they can actually move through the course and get the email to say you have complete a certain, that you have complete module 1 or complete training 1 or something like that. That might be a better trigger than dates, like you said. Sometimes it's quite easy to miss changing a date. So
Yeah.
So just have a little play and map through what you think is actually the best sequence and the least work when you copy it over again. So that might be something for you to make a final decision on. Only you will know what kind of experience that you want them to have. But I do think, a reminder email can go out when they have complete the whole module, or a reminder they haven't logged in for 3 days and things like that. That can all obviously been set as a trigger.
Yeah.
But
I was just curious about like best practices there, like because I know that like the options, but I was like, yeah, what all have pros and cons, and yeah.
Yes, absolutely, they all do. It will be good if everyone can move in the uniform sense, right? Sign up on the same day and start on the same day, but you're always
But
going to
I
get
never
one
do.
or two that's late, right? So, yeah, so it's quite hard, but I think this is how I look at it. What is the bulk? Most of the students will what will you want most of the student to experience? I think that's what you focus on. I know sometimes you get 1 or 2, but when you onboard them, you can send them a quick email to say, hey, you have started a little bit late. There's a little bit of catch up to do, so you may receive quite a few emails. And you can address that in the live session. It's all about communication, and say to them, we are not spamming your inbox, but we're just trying to help you catch up. So go through the email one by one rather than, getting overwhelmed. But I do think though, set as once they've finished something triggers might be a good way of the email. But, I don't think anyone likes 6 emails in their inbox. I agree with you. I see your concern. But you also want to make sure that they get the emails
On the timely, yeah, not too late. Yeah, thank you so much. It was super helpful. And then I think that I've asked this before, but I don't think that has been fixed yet. For me, it would be super, super helpful if, like, because I asked for reflections, and currently what I need to do is literally like go into each student, click on them, and then see the reflections, like the answer they gave, copy that to a Word doc and share that with the client. It's a nightmare. It's such a time waster. That if there would be any way to get like the answers the students provide in a some kind of like in a table format, or like if you could, that would be super, super helpful.
Flor, I have actually put this feedback to Experienceify, and I have told Rachel, can we please put this on wish list, because this so Flo, you're not the only person that is having the same request. I think many coaches and teachers and trainers would like to be able to get a response, the essay response back. But one thing I've actually discovered, and as I was working with Kerry, something that, you know how sometimes when you actually put in comments, that the comments disappear and you can't see anymore once you actually put in your feedback and comments. You can actually go to students. It's still an individual thing because you still need to go in and log in as an individual student. What you can do is actually grab the student magic link and pop it in the address bar and log in as the student, and you'll be able to see what they actually write on each and individual page. But that's only for one student, but you wanted to do them in bulk to see all the answers for A or B or C or D. So yeah, right now there is, I believe we haven't quite got there yet, but I believe that I'm hoping that they're working on it in the back end, and
That would be
the
super
team
helpful.
is
Yeah,
actually,
what I now
yeah.
currently do is I go to like I follow the activity feed,
Yeah.
and then if I see a student having that they finished a module, I know they can only finish the module if they've also done the reflection.
Yeah.
So if I
Yeah.
see there is a celebration, then I go to that student
Yeah.
and I go into their activity list and then copy it from there manually
Yeah,
by
absolutely.
copy and pasting.
And
So if you, yeah.
yeah, sorry, you go.
No, that's where I'd like, if Hope want to see, like if you go under students, you can see their specific activities, and that's where I copy and paste literally
Yeah.
from their answer. Yeah.
Because Flo, you did want them to, you want these reflection to be private, is that correct?
The reflections are private, but I do like what I do, like with the office hours, I share these. I share these reflections with my client because they are like you're talking about like generative AI adoption, and so for the client, it's very helpful to know who has which challenges.
Yeah.
So they know the name and the reflection, and then in the office hours, I share the reflections anonymously. And so we can kind of like order the people that have had positive experiences and negative experiences, and then I usually kind of like create a little bit of a small mini lecture around like some of the challenges they experienced that week. So that's why, but it's just like it's now a lot of manual picking.
Yeah, no,
and if you have like 44 students, I need to. It's like
yeah. But because the comments are private, so if you want them to be private, that's the only way as SA at the moment. But otherwise, if it's a public sharing, you know, that's share all your thoughts, and that's not private.
Yeah, but
you can utilize obviously that comment box, as I said, that you know everyone can see what they're saying and they can comment on each other's thing. You don't necessarily have to take them into the forum. You can actually have it at the bottom of your page. So
I do have that, but very few like. I've been surprised, but if you ever worked with attorneys, they don't share anything unless you kind of like force them.
Of course. Sorry, I forgot. Yes, of course. Yeah. Need to know.
They're terrible. They're a terrible audience. I can tell you that. So.
It's an occupational hazard, is what I call it. You know, you get into a habit of not sharing because the more you share, it could be used against you, right? So that's what they do. That's their job. So I do totally respect that.
Anyways,
so,
I'm glad that I'm not an attorney, but so this is So I'm glad that you brought it up already because I'm like, oh, if that feature comes along, I'm happy to be a beta tester.
Absolutely.
Because even if it works half decent, I would already be very pleased. Yeah.
No. I definitely have sent an email and actually report back and said, can we please put this on the wish list? And I believe it's actually been requested a few times. So, you know, I do think that Experienceify is really good. They are always upgrading and maintaining and adding things that request. And sometimes, you know, with these coding and the back end, it does take a little bit of time to work out a solution and to make sure that information pulls correctly. Because also, you know, you want to allow them a little bit of time to work on it, because sometimes if you don't do it properly and you miss like 2 comments, that's worse than, you know, and then working properly. So I do actually think that's that they will be looking into it.
Yeah, if I may give a suggestion where where I think things can be improved is if
Sure.
you like you select the students, you get the overview, then you select like you to export the CVS
Mm.
for the course, and you can kind of like see like which tags they get.
Mm.
Well, that spreadsheet of that export, I think if you there can like select the fields that you want to export and have a little bit more say on how you export it, because now sometimes you get like all the missions in like one field, which then makes it really difficult in Excel to kind of like tease things out. Anyways, I
Yeah.
think that export, if they could improve that, that would be very helpful.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Anyway,
I'll
sorry,
put that
I
essay.
hope that's deep in the weeds of like.
Yeah, and I do think, you know, I think every platform always have a little knickknacks that everyone wants that to do something very cool, you know, and but I do actually think that's a functional thing for. I will mention it, but let's see if we can get the comments to be able to pull essays up a little bit more, and I'll send another email just to flag that with Rachel again. So yeah.
Thank
I
you
just
so
wanted
much.
to
Really,
say,
really appreciate it.
Sorry, Hope.
I just
I
wanted
have
to
to
say
leave,
that.
so I leave you with
Okay.
hope. Thank you so much, Becky. I
Okay.
really, really
You're
appreciate
most
all your
welcome. And Floor, my
Thank you,
email
thank
is in the chat, so grab that
I
if you
took
do
it.
want to reach out. So
Thank you so
all
much,
right,
Becky.
you're most
Have a great
welcome.
day,
Have a great day. Okay,
both.
Bye,
bye.
Floor.
Bye.
I just wanted to say, you know, my group was working with another platform, WordPress, you know, WordPress and
Yeah.
LearnDash and GamerPress and all that. And they were asking for the same thing. One of the things I was supposed to research was, you know, how do we create a data analytics dashboard for inclusive? And it was really, you know, they didn't really have anything that was just, you know, just already there for us. So it involved a lot. So Experienceify is not the only one that's having issues with, you know, creating that type of tool for teachers or
Right.
for the clients. So,
Okay.
all right. Well,
Well,
thank you so much.
you're most welcome. I hope I've been helpful, Hope.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
You have. So you're
Cool.
in New Zealand?
Yes, I'm in New Zealand.
Because I saw it said
Well,
NZ at the end. I'm
yeah.
of course, in America, in South Carolina.
Oh, cool. Cool. Very
Yeah,
nice.
so there, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
If I have any other questions, I'll come back to another one of these.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to
Yes.
seeing you again, Hope. You
Yes.
have a great day.
Mhm.
Oh, great evening, I assume. That's evening
Yes.
over there?
Yes. It's 6
Yeah.
o'clock here. After
Cool.
6.
Have a great
Bye
evening.
bye.
Okay.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Hope.